Good close going into the weekend. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'm back with another one, and I'm gonna tell you this, right? And I said this in the last video, right? And a lot of people looked at the title and they didn't really actually digest the information in the video, where I kind of mentioned that we are due for a bounce, right? I wouldn't be surprised if we get a bounce, right? Unfortunately, it's going into the weekend, so it's hard to really you know, garner exactly how next week will be because you can't really take weekend pumps or dumps serious for that matter. But we do got some interesting things, starting to really come about here on the charts. So if we just look at what happened with the stock market, and unfortunately, we'll now have to see, what happens Monday. The stock market, if it can get back above the 50-day moving averages, and I'm just looking at how Nvidia, I'm looking how the SPX and a lot of this stuff that I'm seeing on the stock market did rebound pretty strong going into Friday. Unfortunately, unlike crypto, stocks is not 24/7, 7 days a week. So we'll just have to see how the stock market reacts next week, and we'll have a little bit of better idea of where crypto is going. And like I said, we're seeing a nice good bounce from a lot of these stocks. I mean, look at Tesla, bounced all the way up, but most of them, I wouldn't say got rejected yet at the 50-day. We'll just have to see how this week, opens up next week, but it didn't get back above it, right? So we're still not out the woods yet, but this is good for crypto and specifically altcoins because I'm seeing a lot of altcoins with very, very bullish setups. In fact, I shared this inside the Patreon. This took a short-term trade, but I'm thinking that this project, in my opinion, could bounce. I'm not really going to talk too much about it. It's up 41% on the day, but shared this in the Patreon, and it's been performing pretty well. It's also listed on crypto.com, and you'll see a lot of Solana and even other meme coins on Ethereum with this type of chart. The point of the video is not to really shill but to explain you that there's a lot of things oversold on long time frames like the weekly, the 3 day, and we're due when we get these stock RSI crosses like you see here. Not yet a confirmation, but just a cross. You start to see the move kind of like start to manifest. So if this thing crosses 20, it's most likely going to be a nice move, especially if you see some bullish momentum here with the MACD. The point is, you can go all across the board, and there's a lot of different tokens that's oversold on the higher time frames, and that's what pretty much I've been looking for. You know what I mean? These tokens that are oversold, specifically the ones you know and like I said, I want to make it clear. I'm not, when you come into crypto, you don't gotta just buy everything people say, right? You can simply really keep it simple and focus on the blue chip projects because even those projects are down 65, 55% compared to BTC. If we just hit here to the altcoin season index, only 17 coins has outperformed Bitcoin for the last 90 days, and you're seeing a lot of this good stuff. Sol, HBAR, XLM, down 40, 50%. So you don't really have to be a degen. I'm a little bit different because I'm full-time Web3, so my life depends on this. But if you got consistent income and, you're not really locked in like that, I would just keep it a little bit simple and start to research here with these altcoins. No rush, really, because there's still a lot of uncertainty in the market. And you see, I think this is where people mess up, right? They get so euphoric when they see a little bit of green, or they get so down when they see a little bit of doom and gloom. So the key here is to just take what the market gives you. So I say if the stock market really, really opens up next week bullish and gets back above those moving averages, we're going to see a nice rally here from crypto, specifically Bitcoin and these top altcoins. Back to what I was saying about, like, if you just go to the 12-hour, you can, or the 24-hour, you can see so many things just planted here in the oversold area, guys. So we are due for the bounce, and even on the weekly, just planted here in the oversold. So I'm not surprised if we bounce next week. If the stock market opens up next week and does well going into this FOMC meeting, and we get some type of hint from Jay Powell that he's moving on from quantitative tightening, a strong rally may happen. A strong rally may happen. But we got 4 days until the FOMC meeting. So before you guys get so excited and think altcoin season is here, just understand that. Hopefully everybody gets the point of making these videos, man, because it's not about being bullish or bearish, right? The market is giving us hints of what's to come. All we have to do is make it to the finish line and capitalize. Basically, that's it, right? So yeah, I'll continue to monitor these stocks, but I'm very, very confident that if stocks do, unless some crazy black swan happen, but if stocks do well next week, we're going to see a nice good bounce from Bitcoin and also altcoins. We're going to see a nice bounce from altcoins. So everything's oversold. So right now, start your research all weekend. Start to look for these charts that's oversold, that have strong communities, a little bit of momentum, volume coming in, and start to put you together a good list, man, and take advantage of this next leg up, depending on if it's short term or long term. But let me know what y'all think about the market. I didn't want to per se focus on the news, but I do like the fact that stocks are bouncing back. And I know you guys wondering, like, what, this is a crypto channel, why is he talking about stocks? Because crypto usually pumps when these stocks pump, right? Tech stocks, they usually run aligned. So when we see stuff like the SPX and these other stocks capitulate, it's a good chance that crypto eventually capitulates as well. But the fact that they're bouncing back and we got the liquidity chart going up, and I mean, if Powell can come out and just give us a hint of that QT is ending, we could see a nice, good rally from Bitcoin and altcoins. So get prepared, guys. Get prepared now. Start your research now. I'll be dropping a little bit more plays as the market gets a little bit more euphoric and I start to see my indicators print these bullish signs and buy signs. And yeah, that was just one of them. So yeah, I'm going to see you guys in the next one. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'm out.